Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at what messages the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. Now, I always remind you that these readings are, of course, generalized and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. I also need to remind you that it is important to allow your intuition to be available as I'm doing these readings, because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you are receiving so that this becomes more like a powerful personal reading. Beloved, if I can remind you that the new moon ceremony is going to be happening on the 30th of May. This is the new moon in Gemini. So this new moon ritual, I do full moon, new moons, all types of rituals every single day. So if you are wanting to maybe cut some cords, if you're wanting to banish some bad luck, if you're wanting to invite new love, whatever it is that you're wanting, everything you're going to need to know about me saying your prayers and lighting your candles is going to be in the description box below. Get in touch and I'll be happy to work with you. If you're particularly interested in the new moon ceremony, this can get booked up quite quickly. So don't wait until the last minute and then get disappointed. Okay? So I'm looking at the cards that you have on the table. You have some interesting cards that are here. Okay. In fact, there's a important message, a serious message that the divine wants to bring to your attention. And the divine is saying, first of all, be someone who makes you happy. Okay. There is almost a feeling on the cards that for some of you, you are expecting other people to make you happy, or you are allowing other people's attitude, other people's behaviors, other people's whatever it is to affect your happiness. So the divine is saying, find ways of blocking the people who bring chaos and drama into your life, and find ways of always protecting your energy and finding how you can be happy despite what is going on in the world at the moment. Because for some of you, the divine is saying that we spoke about you being the person who is responsible and accountable for your own happiness, and no one else can make you happy until you choose to make yourself happy. Because the divine is saying that for some of you, listen, some people have been acting the fool. Some people have been showing you their true colors. And for some of you, you are choosing to ignore some red flags. For some of you, you are choosing to ignore some very serious, toxic and disturbing types of behaviors that I feel that are on the cards. And the divine is saying that, listen, the universe is forcing motherfuckers out of your life. Okay, it's time to let them go instead of keep on holding on to these people, because all they're going to carry on doing is to carry on bringing more and more drama into your life and disturbing your peace. Okay, because the divine is saying that it is the perfect time right now, as Mercury is in retrograde, to start having that moment of introspection, for starting to have that moment of reflection to what has led you to this point in your life and why. So the divine is saying this is the perfect energy that you are working with right now, because you are being encouraged to stop, to reflect, and to look at all these types of toxic people, situations that are on the cards, and asking yourself why. And how were you responsible for allowing these situations to carry on to this point? And the divine is saying that enough is enough. We must remove some people. This cannot carry on for much longer. And this is that invitation where the divine is asking you to open up your hand and to let these people go, instead of keep on holding on to them by hoping and wishing that one day they are going to change. The divine is saying that we have enough evidence, okay, that these people are not going to change anytime soon, if ever. So the divine is saying that you need to understand that how they treat you is how they feel about you. Period. Point blank. No excuses. Stop making excuses for these people. Stop ignoring the obvious red flags that are on the table, the obvious red flags that have been flying for quite some time. Because these people, if you ask them, they'll tell you that they are addicted to hurting you. And now let's clarify, because for some of you, you might be thinking that, oh, well, this is a love reading. No, not necessarily. This could be your narcissistic boss at work who is addicted to hurting you, who is addicted to bringing chaos and drama. This could be a friend at school, a friend at work. This could be your siblings. This could be the people in your family, your neighbor. Whatever way this is playing out, the divine is saying this is the perfect time to start distancing and reserving and protecting your energies, because these people that are on the cards, they are addicted to hurting you. They enjoy the chaos, the drama, and everything in between. And it is your responsibility to put a stop to this, putting some boundaries in place and making sure that these people know that enough is enough. Okay. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that why these cards were important was because greatness is written for you. But for some of you, you are wasting important energy, important time with dealing with clowns, to be quite frank. So whatever is happening, the divine is wanting to come in and remind you that greatness is written for you, and to remember that once things are starting to go your way, don't fall into that energy of being egotistic, okay? Because for some of you, there's a feeling that once you have closed these doors and bent these bridges down and start focusing on what it is that you're wanting to create, focusing on manifesting the life that you want, and now you are seeing things changing, now you are seeing things happening for you, there's almost a feeling of wanting to go back to these people and giving them a middle finger. And the divine is saying, no, don't step into the energy of being egotistic, because your success, your victory is going to be like that sour grape, that sour lemon that they're going to be sucking, because they're going to be kicking themselves for not having treated you better. Okay, so whatever is happening, the divine is saying it is going to be really tempting for you just to like rub it in their face a little bit, because you're going to feel some gratification from doing that. But the divine is saying, don't waste your time on that, okay? So for you, instead, to channel your energy in positive ways, to channel your energies in ways that is strengthening you as you're going on this journey that is here. Whatever is happening, the divine, like I already told you, is telling you that your success is going to be doing all the talking. Okay, you have nothing to prove to these people. You have nothing to say to these people. There is no point fighting. There's no point saying this and that. It is that energy that they are hoping for you to step into, because they love it. The moment they can ensnare you and entice you to coming back to petty little fights, arguments, this is when again you're going to be seeing that you are losing your energy back again to this situation that is here. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that you've got nothing to prove to these people. If they start saying to you that, oh, you have changed because suddenly now you are wealthy, life is going right for you, you've got everything that you want, you have changed, money has changed you. You are not going to be replying. You are not going to be justifying. You are not going to be getting involved. You're going to allow them to think whatever it is that they think, because to be frank, what anyone thinks about you really is none of your business. Because the moment you try to go and fight and change people's opinions about you, again, the moment you fall into the trap of wasting your precious time. So whatever is happening, we see you here channeling your energies, focusing on where you're going, because you're finally starting to understand why this is important. And the divine is saying that what are you willing to sacrifice for the success, for the glory, for the victory that is on the cards? So what does that mean? Well, you're going to have to go and work. You're going to have to put some time. You're going to have to put some energy. For some of you, you're going back to school. You're taking online courses. There is some growth that is connected to the growth that is on the table. There is some time. There is something that you have to sacrifice to get to where you want to go. Because again, greatness is written for you. And we all know that all great people that we've witnessed in victory, they had to either be disciplined and to be focused on where they were channeling their energy, and they had to sacrifice, going out and just doing the things that really just brought that energy of instant gratification but was empty in the future. So whatever is happening, I feel that for you, you're going to be really falling into the energy of working for the future, putting in the time, working at the weekends, doing whatever it is that you need to do, because you're understanding that you must sacrifice something to receive what it is that you want. Because you're growing, because you're learning, okay? And if you stay in exactly the same situation, then nothing changes, okay? So we were already talking about the energies of the people that are here, okay? And the divine is saying that for some of you, I already touched on this energy. For some of you, one-sided expectations are destroying your mental health, okay? We already talked about the clowns that are on the table. We already talked about the people who bring a lot of drama into your life. And this one-sided relationship is you keep on showing up, is you keep on thinking that one day your mom, your dad, your sister, this, that, and the other is going to change. And suddenly everything is just going to suddenly be magical. No. The divine is saying that this is how you are allowing yourself to waste time on hoping, on praying, and on wishing that someone is going to change. It is not going to happen. Remember, the divine has already told you that how they treat you is how they feel about you, and it is time to wake up and to smell the coffee, to see the truth for what it is, and to remove those rose-tinted glasses, because you are just wasting your time and your energy in people who don't really care or value you like that, okay? So this is the reading that the divine really wanted to give to you as a wake-up call to asking you where you are wasting your energy and what you're willing to sacrifice in exchange for the victory, for the greatness that is written for you, and if you are going to be disciplined enough to channel your energy in the direction, in going in the direction of your hopes and your dreams and everything else in between, that really lifts you up, that elevates you, that helps you get to where you want to go. So whatever is happening, this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget, of course, to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember, if you are needing assistance with cutting some cords, if you are needing some assistance with just banishing some bad luck, whatever it is that you need, as well as inviting the good energies, as well as inviting the divine, your ancestors, your guides, and the celestial team that walk with you to start assisting you, to start lighting the way for you, this is something that I can also assist you with. Everything that you need to know is in the description box below. I'm going to see you very soon, and it is a goodbye from me.